what is going on, guys? Evan Tanaka here, back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking the top centers in NBA 2K22 Myteam in a tier list. F being the worst, really shouldn't really use these centers. D being I wouldn't really recommend using the centers, they're not very good. C is definitely usable centers. B is very good, like a solid center. A, very good center. And then S is going to be the top 5 centers in the game right now. But before we get into the video, if you guys are new here, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe down below. I post 3 to 4 Myteam videos every single day and give you guys some of the best Myteam content on the platform. Without further ado, let's get on to the video. The first center we're going to be looking at is going to be Pink Diamond Cliff Robinson, and I think he is a B tier, maybe A tier center. I think he might be a little bit better at the 4, but we are going to have to check out his stats and badges. He may be A tier. I think it's going to be kind of close between A tier and B tier. I think he's a solid center. I mean, he's power forward center, 6'10", 7'1" wingspan, 87 3 ball, 87 mid-range, 86 speed, 86 acceleration, really good defender, 90 interior, 90 block, has 86 steal, 87 perimeter, really good defender, 85 drive and dunk, 80 stand dunk. My only problem with the card is he only comes with a couple shooting badges, but he can get, limitless spot up, he can get sniper, he can get blinders, which is nice. The big problem with me about this card is his jump shot, in my opinion, I just not am a big fan of. But other than that, I mean, he's a great defender, Hall of Fame interceptor, intimidator, pogo stick, post lockdown, goal chase on his clamps. I think he's super good. Honestly, I'm going to change that. He's an A tier center in the game. Stoudemire, I think he's D tier, honestly. Stoudemire, he was that domination reward for NBA 75, and really nobody really grinded the domination for Amari Stoudemire. So he's power forward center, 6'10", 7'1" wingspan, not a high 3 ball, kind of slow, defense is kind of lacking. Yeah, this card is a D tier. Yeah, he's a D tier center, not very good. I think Alonzo Mourning is kind of in the exact same tier. I think Alonzo Mourning, I think he might be a little bit better than a guy like Amari Stoudemire, but I don't think I think both of them aren't that good. Center power forward, 6'10", 7'6" wingspan, so a really long wingspan. He has an 83 ball, 90 mid-range, 85 speed, 85 acceleration, 93 interior, 93 block, 74 steal, and 78 perimeter. So he's definitely a better defender than Amari Stoudemire, but I still think his jump shot is just super, I don't even think his jump shot is usable. At least Amari Stoudemire's jump shot was not bad, but Alonzo Mourning's jump shot is just really not good. He can get every shooting badge in the game, which is nice. Defensively, has Hall of Fame rim protector, post lockdown, pogo stick, intimidator. You know what? Actually, I'm going to move him to C tier. I'm going to move him to C tier. He's usable. Wouldn't recommend it, but he's definitely usable. Drummond, I think Drummond's usable. Again, I don't think he's a great center. I think he's more of that, C tier. C tier is usable, right? I mean, center power forward, 6'11", 7'6" wingspan. Personally, I would not run him because he has 42 3 ball. For me, my centers have to be able to shoot, and he's a little bit slow for not being able to shoot, right? If you can't shoot, you better be able to run really fast, right? So in my opinion, I mean, he's a great defender, snags, rebounds, really good driving to the rim, good vertical, good strength, all that type of stuff. Amazing defender, Hall of Fame interceptor, rebound chaser, has goal chase and ours, goal pickpocket, intimidator, post lockdown, rim protector. I get that. Amazing defender. But in my personal opinion, for my centers, they have to be able to shoot. But I'm still going to put him in C tier. I still think he can play. Sabonis, I think he's an A tier center. I mean, he's basically just a Yao Ming that's a little bit shorter and a little bit outdated. Like, if this card came out like a week ago, he'd probably be better than Yao Ming. He's center, 7'3", 7'6" wingspan. He's got 92 3 ball, 88 mid range, but he's just a little bit too slow. I mean, I know Yao Ming is 68 speed, but for only being 7'3", he's a little bit too slow. Perimeter isn't the best. Good block, not the best interior, but it's fine. He's 7'3", right? In my personal opinion, he's solid. He's a good center. I think he's A tier. Maybe B. Actually, no, I'm gonna go B tier. I know I'm changing my rankings a lot, but it's kind of like my first impressions is my ranking, and then when I actually look at their stats and badges, I kind of like readjust my answer, because he can't get limitless, he can't get or he can get data, but he can't get limitless, but he does come with like gold sniper, green machine, blinders. I think this one's a tough one because he does have a good jump shot, in my opinion. This one's a tough one. If you want to put him A, you definitely could put him A. I'm gonna have him in B tier. Yao Ming is a top 5 center in the game easily for me. I think Yao Ming is super good. I think he's really underrated. I think a lot of people are kind of hating on him a little bit because we got Embiid, because we got Anthony Davis, we got Kristaps Porzingis, but I think Yao Ming, in my opinion, a top 3 center in the game. He's 7'6" tall, so of course he's just unstoppable in the paint. Has 7'9" wingspan, 73 3 ball, but if you give him a +4 shoe boost and then the +5 from the coach boost, you can get that a way higher up. So you can get that up into the 82 3 ball range. His 93 mid range, 68 speed, 68 acceleration, I will say is a little bit slow. Has 93 interior, 96 block, as well as an 83 steal, which is really important to have. Somehow they gave him a Hall of Fame catch and shoot. They gave him Hall of Fame set shooter. They gave him gold catch and shoot, green machine, hot zone hunter, which is really nice to have on a guy like Yao Ming. He can get every shooting badge in the game. If you want to give him blinders, want to give him deadeye, sniper, limitless spot up, he can get all of those. He has gold bullet passer, which is nice. Defensively though, just an absolute monster. Hall of Fame box, brick wall, defensive leader, intimidator, post lockdown, rim protector, talus defender, and worm. And the one thing I will say, guys, is I've never used a card that gets more offensive rebounds than this card. He grabs so many rebounds on the defensive end, but on offense, he gets so many second chance points. Like, let's say you put up a bad shot or you miss your shot, Yao Ming is a good chance. It's a likely chance that Yao Ming is going to grab that rebound on the offense, which is super nice to have. I think he's definitely in the S tier, and I think a lot of people would agree with that. I'm going to go Bill Russell as a B tier center. He's solid, but I think he's a little bit undersized at this point in the year. I know he's a good defender, but like if he matches up against Yao Ming, I guess 6'10", I guess he's not that undersized. But for me, his jump shot is just really slow. Set shot 17, in my opinion, and release 26 is a very slow jump shot. But other than that, I mean, he has really fast, good three ball, really good defensively wise. He can get every shooting badge in the game, which is nice because the NBA 75 version. I think he's a B tier center. I think he's just an overall amazing, a really good center. If he had a better jump shot, I think he maybe be A tier. I'm gonna have him in B tier. Brian Reeves, honestly, F. I don't think Brian Reeves really gives you anything. Like I'd much rather use a guy like Drummond just because he's a little bit faster. Brian Reeves, he is 7 foot tall but super slow. Defense is solid, but the steal rating is a little bit too low for me. Pretty low drive and dunk, but and I think badges wise, like can't really get any shoot badges. I know it doesn't matter, 66 3 ball, but I just feel like badges wise, he can't get a lot of badges, right? He's still, yeah, I can't even say he's a solid center. In my opinion, Brian Reeves is an F tier center. Bargnani, I think is kind of in that B tier range. I think he's kind of around the same tier as a guy like Bill Russell. I'd run probably Bargnani over Bill Russell, but you definitely can run Bill Russell as well. He's a center, 7 foot tall, 7'4" wingspan. Not great speed, not great defense, but he's just a great pick and pop big, right? 92 3 ball, has Hall of Fame blinders, catch and shoot, core specialist, limitless spot up, set shooter, sniper, and volume shooter, all on Hall of Fame, has gold, deadeye, green machine, hot zone hunter, and has hot zones all around the 3-point line. And he has a great jump shot. That's one thing I will say. This is a very clean jump shot. May not be the fastest jump shot, but it definitely is really easy to time. And that's the reason why I'm going to have him as B tier center, right? He's a great pick and pop big. He's 7 foot tall, so you can grab rebounds, block shots, and play good defense on the interior. Chris Bosh, I don't think he's top 5 center in the game. We may come back to that one. He might squeak into the top 5, but I think because we just got Embiid, I don't think he's top 5 anymore. He's power forward center, 6'11", 7'3" wingspan. By the way, yeah, he's definitely A tier. He's definitely A tier. We'll see if we're gonna put him in S tier. So he's power forward center, 6'11", 7'3" wingspan. Got 93 ball, 94 mid range, 79 speed, 79 acceleration. You would like to see the speed a little bit higher. Has 90 interior, 86 block, a kind of a low steal rating. 80 driving dunk, 80 standing dunk is solid. Good rebounding stats. Smooth ball handle does not matter. Hall of Fame box, rebound chaser, rim protector, really good stuff there. Shooting wise, has Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, deadeye, hot zone hunter, limitless spot up, set shooter, and sniper, all on Hall of Fame. Gold blinders, gold green machine, really good stuff there. Has a great jump shot in my opinion. I do love Chris Bosh's jump shot. He's a left-hand shooter, which is really nice sometimes on a big man like David Robinson, like Chris Bosh. They have those super clean left-hand big man jump shots. I think he's easily an A tier center. Another A tier center is gonna be DeAndre Ayton. Now it's between him. Honestly, I think for the top 5 center position, I think it's between him and Chris Bosh. There might be another center as well, but I think he's an A tier center easily. Center, 7'1", 7'4" wingspan, got 83 ball, 85 mid range, 79 speed, 79 acceleration, great interior defense with 95 block, 88 interior, as well as having an 85 steal is super clutch. Having a high steal rating on your center is very underlooked and very underrated for, getting in passing lanes, right? Stealing the ball off the other center. It is very important to have a high steal rating on your center. 90 standing dunk, 85 driving dunk, can snag rebounds, of course. Hall of Fame box, brick wall, interceptor, intimidator, rebound chaser, rim protector. Has gold chase on ours, clamps, hustler, pogo stick, post lockdown, super good stuff there. Even has gold quick first step, has gold bailout. Probably want to give him bullet passer. Comes with 5 pretty not bad shooting badges: catch and shoot, corner specialist, green machine, hot zone hunter, and set shooter. Can't get deadeye, but he can get limitless spot up, he can get sniper, and he can get blinders. And honestly, DeAndre Ayton, a very good jump shot for a big man. Honestly, it kind of looks like I think Bargnani and him kind of have the same jump shot. Really good in my opinion. DeAndre Ayton, definitely an A tier center. Brook Lopez, I think he's C tier. I think he's definitely usable. Would I say he's a good center? Not really. Not very fast. Defense is alright. Driving dunk's alright. Can't handle the ball at all. Badges wise, I mean, he's alright. Jump shot, not the biggest fan of his jump shot. Brook Lopez jump shot, in my opinion, isn't the best. I think overall he's a C tier center. You definitely can use him. Wouldn't really recommend using him, but you definitely can. He's definitely usable. Joel Embiid, I personally think Joel Embiid is the best center in the game. He just came out yesterday in my team, and honestly, I do think he's the best center, and I'll explain why. So center, 7 foot tall, 7 foot 5 wingspan. He's got 88 3 ball, 92 mid range, 85 speed, 85 acceleration. Super high on a Joel Embiid card, 90 vertical, which is super nice as well. Defensively wise, 95 interior, 94 block. Has 85 steal, which is really nice, and an 80 in perimeter defense. 85 driving dunk, 85 standing dunk, 95 offensive rebound, 95 defensive rebound. Has Hall of Fame box, brick wall, interceptor, intimidator, pogo stick, post lockdown, rim protector, and Taos defender, as well as goal chase on ours, clamps, menace, rebound chaser, which is super nice. Wait, did I say rebound chaser somewhere in there? I don't know if I did, but he has gold rebound chaser, which is nice. Gold bailout, bullet passer, glue hands, quick first step. Has Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, set shooter. Has gold deadeye, green machine, hot zone hunter, and sniper. You can give him blinders, you can give him limitless spot up, which are 2 badges, you definitely should. But in my opinion, he has the best big man jump shot in the game. And this Joel Embiid card overall, in my opinion, the best center in the game, mainly due to the fact that in my opinion, he has the best big man jump shot in the game. I think Shaq's a B tier center. Once again, not the biggest fan of inside centers, but it is Shaq, so I mean, you kind of got to give him a higher rating because it is. Looking at the NBA 75 Shaq here, he's a 7 foot tall center, 7 foot 1 tall center, 7 foot 7 wingspan. It's Shaq. I mean, there's not much to explain about Shaq. Can't shoot a 3 ball, can't shoot a mid range. Well, that's not Evo. Wait, no, where's the Evo one? This is the NBA 75 one. Let me look at the Evo one actually, because the Evo one can shoot a 3 ball, tiny bit of 3 ball. He's got what, a 55 3 ball and a 90 mid range. But Shaq is Shaq, right, guys? I mean, great defender, pretty fast running the floor, great driving dunk, great standing dunk, grabs, rebounds, plays amazing defense. Like it's a Shaq card. For me, I think he's B tier. I think he's solid inside center. Serge Ibaka, I think, is an A tier center. I think Serge Ibaka is still one of the best budget big men in the game. Looking at Serge Ibaka here, power forward center, he's 6'10", 7 foot 4 wingspan, 89 3 ball, 93 mid range, 83 speed, 83 acceleration, has a 95 interior defense, 97 block, 95 driving dunk, 90 standing dunk, great rebounding stats, Hall of Fame intimidator, post lockdown, pogo stick, rim protector, has goal chase on ours, clamps, interceptor, and rebound chaser. Am I saying rebound chaser twice? I don't know, but gold bullet passer, has Hall of Fame set shooter, gold blinders, catch and shoot, corner specialist, deadeye, hot zone hunter, limitless spot up, and sniper. I still think he's probably one of the best budget big men in the game. Great jump shot on a big man. I love the Serge Ibaka card. Gives you great interior defense, but can also space out the floor really well. Thon Maker, I think is C tier. I think he's usable. Do I think he's a good center? No, not at all, but I think he's usable. He kind of just spaces the floor out. He's 7 foot tall, center, power forward. He can space the floor out, but the defense really just isn't there. Defensively, yeah, not the best. Can't get rim protector. Honestly, I'm gonna go D tier. He's not a very good interior center. If you're a center, you gotta have some interior defense. I think D-Rob's still not a top 5 center in the game, but I think D-Rob is still a A tier center. I think a lot of people are sleeping on this David Robinson. He was the best center in the game for a while, right? And I know some good centers did come out, but I still think he's easily an A tier center. Center, 7 foot 1, 7 foot 5 wingspan. I looked at D-Rob probably 100 times, so I'm not gonna go too into detail. We kind of all know really what David Robinson is about. Has an amazing jump shot for a big man. Super good left hand release, can shoot the ball really well, can get limitless spot up, has goal blinders, catch and shoot, hot zone hunter. Defensively, has Hall of Fame rim protector, rebound chaser, post lockdown, Taos defender, has silver clamps, gold interceptor. Really good stuff there. Like I said, we all know David Robinson. He's still one of the best centers in the game. DeMarcus Cousins, I think he's B tier. I'm not going to put him in A tier. I know that may surprise a lot of people. I just never really was the biggest fan of this DeMarcus Cousins card when I tried him out. Center, power forward, 6'10", 7 foot 5 wingspan, has 87 3 ball, 90 mid range, 83 speed, 83 acceleration. I think he just lacks a little bit too much defense for me. Only having an 81 block, a 79 steal. 80 interior is fine, but only having an 81 block and a 79 steal, to me, it's just really hurting the card. Has Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, set shooter, gold green machine, gold sniper. That's really good. Can get limitless spot up, can get deadeye. Defensively, has Hall of Fame box, gold brick wall, chase down artist. He can get interceptor, has rebound chaser, has rim protector. So again, he's a B tier center. He's definitely a good center. My opinion, not the best big man jump shot in the game. I really do not like his jump shot. Still a very good center at B tier, right? Just not really A tier in my personal opinion. Dikembe Mutombo, he's still usable. He is a bit outdated, or sorry, he is definitely outdated, but he definitely is usable. I mean, if you run into Dikembe Mutombo, he's usable. Would I recommend it? No, because again, he came out September 17th, right? Center, 7 foot 2 tall, 7 foot 6 wingspan. But the big thing about this card is he can get every badge in the game, which is nice. But defense obviously is amazing, but he's just too slow. He generally is just too slow, and his jump shot is too slow as well. His jump shot was okay when he first came out, like it was usable. Now there's just so many better big man jump shots, and there's so many, shooting three centers. You guys gotta remember, when this center came out, there was no center in the game that was an interior defender, that interior center that could shoot. There was no Shaq that could shoot. There was no Wilt that could shoot. Right? He was the only really good center in the game that could shoot. There was Serge Ibaka, but Serge Ibaka is only 6'10". He's 7'2", right? He's still usable. Definitely still a C tier center. Dwight Howard, I think, is C tier as well. I mean, we all know Dwight Howard. He's kind of like a Shaq. I think he's just a little bit worse Shaq in the game. And we look at Dwight Howard. He's 6'11" center, 7'4" wingspan. Can't shoot a three. He's decently fast. Good rim protector. Good rebounder. Right. Good in the post. Good driving dunk. Hall of Fame rebound chaser, rim protector. Hall of Fame pogo stick, intimidator, post lockdown. To me, he's just Shaq, man. He's just an interior center. He's just a Drummond. He's just a Alonzo Mourning, maybe. Alonzo Mourning can stretch the floor a little bit, but he's like a Drummond. He's like a Shaq. So for me, he's just going to be C tier. Eddie Curry, honestly, they did him really dirty. Eddie Curry is honestly F tier. Eddie Curry is usually really good in past 2Ks, but this year, they kind of just screwed Eddie Curry so far. So center, 7 foot tall, 7'4" wingspan. Can't shoot a three. Defense is not that good. Speed's pretty low. Can't handle the ball. Has no playmaking badges. Has no shooting badges. Can get some good defensive badges, but realistically, this card just is honestly terrible. Unfortunate, because Eddie Curry usually is a good card in past 2Ks, but this 2K, he's an F tier center right now. Anthony Davis, top 5 center of the game easily. In my opinion, from these 3 centers so far, I think it goes Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis, and then Yao Ming for these 3 centers so far. So I think Anthony Davis, we already know a lot about Anthony Davis because he did come out, and everyone knows about this card. But he's a power forward center, 6'10", 7'2" wingspan. He's got 89 3 ball, 92 mid range, 87 speed, 87 acceleration, 95 interior defense, 80 steal, 89 block, has 88 driving dunk, 95 standing dunk, Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, set shooter, has Hall of Fame quick first step, defensively an absolute monster, Hall of Fame chase on ours, clamps, intimidator, pogo stick, post lockdown, rebound chaser, and rim protector. Super good jump shot as well. Anthony Davis has one of the best big man jump shots in the game. If you guys are wondering why I think Joel Embiid's better than Anthony Davis, one, he's taller. In my opinion, he has a better jump shot, and he's a better defender. Those are 3 reasons why I personally think Joel Embiid is the better center overall than Anthony Davis. Now, Anthony Davis is the 2nd best center in the game, still very elite. Evan Mobley, he's still a B tier center. He's one of the best budget big men in the game still. He's really cheap though. He's like 1,000 MT, so he's like a really real budget center. He gives stretches the floor, plays good interior defense, has a decent amount of gold badges. Still think Evan Mobley's solid, nothing too amazing. Kristaps Porzingis, he's a top 5 center in the game right now. I think he's the 4th best center in the game. I still have Yao Ming over him. We look at Kristaps Porzingis here. He's just honestly, Kristaps just always gets really good cards in 2K. Center, 7'3" tall, 7'6" wingspan, has 93 3 ball, 93 mid range, 80 speed, 80 acceleration, great interior defender, 85 interior, 89 block. Has Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, dead eye, difficult shots, limitless spot up, set shooter, sniper, and volume shooter, as well as having gold blinders, gold green machine, hot zone hunter, right? Super good shooter. Kristaps Porzingis has probably one of the best big man jump shots in the game. That's something that you guys can note in the S tier. Other than Yao Ming, they all have super good big man jump shots. And even look at the A tier, Chris Bosh, amazing big man jump shot. David Robinson, amazing big man jump shot, right? DeAndre Ayton, Serge Ibaka, same thing. So for me, Kristaps Porzingis is the 4th best center in the game. George Mikan, I think he's still B tier. He's a little bit better than Evan Mobley. He's still solid. There's definitely a lot of better centers you can run. And then a guy like George Mikan, he's 6'10", center power forward. He's just overall good center. There's nothing too crazy about this card. He definitely can get the job done. B tier, definitely a solid center. Hakeem Olajuwon, A tier. He's not the greatest anymore. He used to be like a top 2 center in the game, top 3 center in the game. Now I'd say he's probably top 10, somewhere in that range. Overall, just an amazing center. Has really good stats. He is missing a lot of playmaking and missing a lot of shooting badges, but comes with Hall of Fame rim protector, intimidator, a pretty good big man jump shot as well. So I think Hakeem Olajuwon is definitely still an A tier center, but maybe to the lower end. Like I'd probably take Serge Ibaka over him, to be honest. I know that sounds crazy. I think I would take Serge. I would take DeAndre Ayton. I would take David Robinson, and I'd take Chris Bosh all over Hakeem Olajuwon. Jaren Jackson Jr., honestly, he's maybe C tier. He's still runnable, I guess you could say. Honestly, not the biggest fan of this card, never really was. He's just a okay center in my opinion. He's a decent jump shot for a big man, right, at the time, but now we just got so many better big men that can shoot. I just think Jaren Jackson Jr. might be a little bit outdated for his time. Joel Embiid, we already have a Joel Embiid, so I'm not going to rank him. Or we'll just throw him an F because we already ranked his top card. I don't really want to have duplicates, so we're just going to, can I delete him or something? Yeah, it's fine. He'll just be F tier, but actually, I'll just rank the card. He's probably C tier. He's usable. Kevin Garnett, A tier. A tier, he definitely can still be good. He has Hall of Fame interceptor. He definitely can be run. Marc Gasol, C tier. He's definitely usable. He's just a good pick and pop big. Nothing else really. Moses Malone, for me, again, inside big, can't shoot. So for me, gotta be D tier. Wes Unseld, same kind of thing. Not the biggest fan of his card. And then Wang ZZ, I think is a B tier center. He's kind of around the range of Evan Mobley. I hope you guys did enjoy this video though. I gotta move one center up, but I think the center I'm gonna move up is gonna be David Robinson. I think David Robinson is still the top 5 center in the game. I think he's the 5th best center in the game. You guys can disagree or agree with me. Let me know in the comment section down below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.